My name is Yosef Tropper, and I thank you so much for joining. This is Parshas Vayeitzei, and the title is Outstanding Chinuch. And the purpose of a segment is to provide a short and thought-provoking idea on the Parsha. And in fact, this week, this concept and this topic is so dear to me and so important that I want to keep it extremely short, because even though there could be hours and hours of lectures given, but I think that I just want to be short and to the point, and such a powerful and thought-provoking idea that I hope that I'll be able to share with you. And the pasuk tells us that Yaakov ran away from Lavan after he had stayed there for a long time and built his whole family. And it says that Lavan came and approached him, and they were building Galed, this monument that Lavan wouldn't pass in order to hurt Yaakov, and Yaakov wouldn't pass to hurt Lavan. And the pasuk says, "Vayomer Yaakov la'echav." This is in Parshas, our Parshas Vayeitzei, Parak Lamed Aleph, pasuk Mem Vav. It says, "Vayomer Yaakov la'echav." Yaakov said to his brothers, "Lak tu avanim, please join me in gathering together stones," and they built the Gal together. Who are Yaakov's brothers? We only know Yaakov to have Esav as a brother. So Rashi tells us that these are his children. He asked his children to help. And Rishwab pointed out, such a beautiful thing, that what's this concept here that's being discussed? That Yaakov is referring to his children, the Torah is referring to children as brothers, and the answer is the camaraderie that needs to be there between parents, the love and respect and brotherly affection that parents should have towards their own children. And I know that some parents struggle with that idea of how much of an authority they need to be versus how much of a friendly person they need to be, but really the truth is, and the power is, that there needs to be a warm and brotherly and loving relationship between parent and child. But the question there is to be asked is that this is a beautiful concept, but why is it here? What specifically is it doing here? In Parshas Vayeitzei, there's a million other places that could have been expressed in the Torah. And the answer, I believe, is that at this exact point, a very vital thing was happening. And that is that Yaakov escaped with his family from Lavan, and Lavan comes chasing after them and says, "Come back." He says, "Habanim banai v'habanos banai," these are my daughters, Rachel and Leah, Bilhah, Zilpah, they're all mine. And the children, these are my grandchildren, all the Shvatim, Reuven, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, down to everyone. Binyamin wasn't born yet, but all of them are mine. And Yaakov was faced with this challenge that Lavan was offering his house, "Come back." He was telling his grandchildren, "Join me." And this was a huge cross paths for the children, but yet they chose to stay with Yaakov, and they chose to stay with Emes. They didn't want to live the life of lies that Lavan had. And the reason that they chose to build this Galed and to join Yaakov was because of his camaraderie between them. The bottom line is, if we want to keep our children on the path of Torah and the path of truth, we need to show them love, affection, and care. That's the only way. When we show them strictness and callousness and anger, this only turns them off, and they say, "Well, what do I need this for? What do I need that stress for? What do I need this negativity?" If we show children positivity of life and the positivity and the beauty of Judaism and Yiddishkeit, that will keep them, and that will enwrap them, and that will show them the real truth in life and what there is to live for. And this is such a powerful concept, and it's quite simple and beautifully expressed in the Torah itself. This is the only way. And nowadays, as children are becoming more and more powerful with the inventions that they could create and the companies that they could found at younger and younger ages, and as the challenges become greater and greater, it is so important to instill a love and appreciation towards our children. And as a teacher and as a Rabbi, I speak towards our own Talmidim and our students, that we show them that we care about them and we believe in them. And this camaraderie, of course, with proper parameters of respect and authority and leadership, but this camaraderie and care is the only way that we're going to keep them. I thank you so much for listening, and I invite your questions, comments, and sponsorships as well. Thank you.